Jab kind of struggled in the early innings.
Yeah, I mean, I picked the bright spot, Jake. No, our bullpen's been good, and Brady was terrific, and got out of that jam. I think it was bases loaded, got double play ball, and gave us a chance. Certainly after falling down 4-0, put some zeros up on the board, and we just weren't able to figure out Sexton. He was real good. We had too many non-competitive bats, but you're right. Brady certainly got some performance and gave some opportunity.
What are you seeing out of Smith in the second inning? Just seemed to kind of fall off there.
I wish I knew. After the first inning, even with Bianco's home run, I thought it was a good inning for him. I thought, he located well. His stuff looked good. He threw all 3 pitches, in the first inning, which was the first. And then he came out the next inning, and you got, hand it to them a little bit. They're able to compete, and even with 2 strikes, and even sometimes when it's not pretty, they don't strike out. They put the ball in play. They were able to bunch a hits together against him, and I know he hit the one guy, Mangum, but besides that, some base hits, a little dribbler, I think, to start the inning with Marrero, but then after that, just some real good at bats by them.
Mike, have guys lost confidence at the plate a little bit?
Oh, I think there's no doubt about that. I mean, you look at what we've done offensively over the last 5 games. It hasn't been much. We haven't scored many runs, and so that's, I think, the disappointing thing about today. Last night, I just thought Hudson was too much for us on that particular night. Sexton was terrific today, but we had too many bad at bats mixed in.
There's not a magic wand you can wave to get confidence back. So how do you guys go about in fixing that lineup?
You just got to keep competing, and it's amazing that offense can come and go, and you put one inning together, and all of a sudden you're back swinging again. But you can't just wait for it to happen. We need guys stepping up, and we need better at bats. It's not so much the hits, but to be more competitive, to strike out less, to move the ball, and then things will happen. But until then, not a lot's happening when you don't have the at bats, and that's what's going on right now.
Are there different things you can do that you're considering, personnel, batting order?
Well, we consider everything every day. Every day we've changed the lineup a little bit today, and we've tried to give some different guys the opportunity, but there's not much more than that. At the end of the day, these are the guys that were swinging it well, 10 days ago, and so we got to get them back on track.
It's just one guy, but what's Errol? I mean, he dropped from the 2nd hole to, I think, 7th hole today.
Well, don't concern yourself with the lineup. I mean, everybody could bat 7th, 8th, and 9th. Over the last 4 or 5 days, there's not a lot of hits out there. But Errol, is obviously has had a tough start of the season. He's thankfully he's played really good defense for us, and he's always been steady there. And he's cut down the strikeouts, and he's competed, started hitting some balls, and certainly I think early in the year he didn't have a lot of good fortune. He hit some balls hard, but it wears on you. When you lifetime 300 hitter in the program, and you don't get off to the start. I'm sure he's wearing a lot of it on on his on sleeve, and but all of them, and not just him. We all have to be better.